Hi, welcome back to the channel. So today is day 5 of the Get to Know Me series. I'm going to be answering the question, do you think Be Our Guest is worth it? And my answer to this question is absolutely yes. We've been going to Be Our Guest since it opened. And when it opened, it was a quick service lunch and a sit-down dinner. The quick service lunch we did, and it was a nice way to get into the restaurant with spending a minimal amount of money, because let's face it, Be Our Guest is really about the atmosphere and seeing the castle. When you walk in to the restaurant, you do feel like you're part of the movie. I think that Disney did a fantastic job in replicating the ballroom of the Beauty and the Beast movie. After a while, they added in a breakfast option, so then the restaurant was serving breakfast, lunch, I believe, and dinner. The breakfast was styled in a way that you would choose one entree and then you would get enhancements, which were little pastries and things like that as part of your meal. I thought it was great. I really loved having that breakfast option. It wasn't super expensive. It was a nice breakfast, and it was in the castle, had the atmosphere around and everything. So I think that was good. But now it is a sit-down prefixed menu, and it is kind of expensive. I'm just gonna say that right from the beginning. It is a pricey meal, but you're gonna get an appetizer, you're gonna get an entree, and you're gonna get desserts. And one of the options for your entree is going to be a filet mignon. And when you go anywhere on property, a filet mignon is going to start you at anywhere from $46 all the way up to $70. The price point for what you get at Be Our Guest, you're basically getting a steak, and that's it in another restaurant. So we've paid upwards of $56 for a steak dinner with nothing else included. But at Be Our Guest, you're gonna get an appetizer, you're gonna get your steak dinner, you're gonna get your drink, and you're also getting a dessert. And I feel like the atmosphere alone is worth it to visit if you're a Be Our Guest fan. The dinner is a little bit more fitting the style of the theme of the restaurant. It's very fancy looking inside, and a sit-down dinner is nice in that atmosphere. You also get to see the Beast. You used to get to meet the Beast. After dinner, you would go into a separate room and you would be able to take pictures with him and meet with him, and that is a highlight if you are going for dinner, if they ever bring that part of it back. I know that he does come out and greet the guests now, but he doesn't go to that separate area to take photos, as far as I know, as of now. But yeah, he used to do that, and that was a highlight for us. Even just seeing him come out and greet while you're eating dinner, it's so much fun. It just gives you that little Disney touch, and if you're not really a person who likes character meals, it still brings you into the idea that you're in the Beast castle. It creates an environment. You're eating all these delicious foods, and the food is actually really good. We have a family, usually when we travel with my aunt. So when we went to Be Our Guest for dinner, the sit-down dinner, the second time, we had my aunt with me, which is 8 people. And I didn't hear any person complain about the meal that we had. The other thing that's nice about Be Our Guest is that if you're going to Florida in the hotter months, I say the hotter months because I don't really feel like it's always hot in Florida. From my experience, it isn't. And so if you're going during the hotter months where you really do need to get out of the sun for a little while, Be Our Guest provides a really nice, relaxed, air-conditioned getaway from the hustle and bustle of the theme parks, because it's a sit down and there's not a whole bunch of characters coming to your table. It's just a relaxed meal. The Beast comes out, it's like a little theater, he comes out, he waves, he's looks at you and stuff, but he doesn't come around to tables to take photos or anything. So it is a nice break from the Florida heat, from the theme park, and just you can sit down for a while and relax. If you have those people in your party, you know who you are. You know, the people that need to sit down. I don't get it. I'm not a sit down kind of person. I'm just a go, go, go. I like to get in the parks and just enjoy it from, you know, until I drop in my bed at night. Literally, I am never wanting to sit down. I want to experience it all. So anyway, yeah, if you have people in your group that want to sit down or need to sit down, you have little kids that just need a break from the stimulus outside, going inside to this restaurant, it is a very relaxed atmosphere. It's so beautiful. It's definitely a must-see, and I do feel like it is worth the price. I've seen a lot of negative feedback from Be Our Guest now that it's a prefixed menu, and I mean, we just didn't have that negative experience. If you are looking to get a reservation at Be Our Guest, they do book up quickly. So the best thing for you to do if you really want to get that reservation is to plan. So if you're staying for a week, you're going to want to plan your park day and your Be Our Guest dinner for later in your week, because once those reservations open up 60 days in advance, you're going to be able to get that first 60 day plus the length of your trip up to 10 days of reservations. So if you try to get it the first day, people before you have already had opportunity to get a reservation for that day, which means that it's going to be a lot less likely that there's going to be something available that's going to fit your schedule or something available at all. So if you book your park day and your dinner reservation for a later day in your trip, let's say maybe if you arrive on a Monday, you do this on like a Thursday, you're going to be able to find something for your group, because this is what I do, and I always get every reservation that I want. It doesn't matter if it's California Grill at peak time to watch the fireworks, if it's Narcoossee's at peak time to watch the fireworks, if it is you know, Cinderella's Royal Table, Be Our Guest, all of these very hard to get reservations I've always got, and I've gotten them for a family of between 6 to 8. So I have a lot of tips and tricks with dining reservations, booking for large groups, booking for small groups. So if you ever have any questions about any of that stuff, I'd love to help you, or I would love to try to help you answer. I would love to try to help you plan or try to give you my tips, what I've found to work with booking reservations for big groups and for hard to get reservations. I've never gone to Disney wanting to do something and not getting to do it. So definitely, if you have a question, let me know in the comments below and I will try to answer it. Also, if you have been to Be Our Guest, I'd like to know if you think it's worth it or if you think it's totally not worth the price at all. So that is going to do it for today's video. I will be back probably not until Monday, because I work on the weekends and I typically work 8 to 10 hours during the day. So this week I'm actually working on Saturday, and I'm working 8 hours on Saturday, and then on Sunday I have 2 shifts. So I'll go in the morning, I'll come home for a little bit, and then I'm going to go back at night. So I will not be having a lot of time to record and edit a video, and so I will hopefully be back with a video on Monday, if not Tuesday. I just wanted to make that known because I've been putting the videos out every single day, and I'd like to just make sure that I'm being consistent and letting you guys know when to expect another video from me. And that is gonna be it. Thank you for being part of my Disney driven world. I will see you next time.